Hi, in this short video, I would like to discuss and show you how to study English at home between classes. My name is Dave Rooney, and I would like to show you how to maximize your time, effort, and progress between classes. What can you do? Often people will tell me that they watch television, they read books, magazines, they talk with friends. Those things are all good, but not great. We usually do these activities to relax, not as active, interactive activities. Plus, our friends don't correct us when we make errors, and that is not good at all. The best thing that you can do is basically remember that nothing works perfectly for everybody. It's pick and choose. There's no magic formula either. It's a question of time. Like everything else you do, the more time you have, the more progress you will make. Don't forget, in between classes, I suggest, as well as the Ministère de l'Éducation in your plan de cours, we suggest 3 hours of practice every week. So here it is. The big secret basically is reading aloud, practicing listening skills, as well as reviewing grammar structures. These are the 3 essential elements to making or maximizing your progress during the week. But how? Well, first of all, let me maximize the screen, and we'll begin by referencing your book, your course pack, on page 80 if you're in ZAA, or page 87 if you're in ZAB. There's the grammar and practice component log book, where you will find the addresses for the websites, as well as where you can take notes on the work that you do. The grammar is super important, and so at the ESLLounge.com grammar page, which I will take you to right now, you're going to see a very, very complete website in terms of grammar, where you have hours and hours of internet work that you can do that can really make a difference. And so this is what the page will look like, and you can see you're on the student page. And I suggest you begin with the level test. So on clicking here, you're going to get a series of questions that you would answer to the best of your ability. And at the end, you would click Mark Answers, and you will get a score. Obviously, I'm getting 0 because I didn't try anything, and that would give me the beginner level, the beginner grade, which would, that would show me where to click to begin doing grammar exercises. There is a guide part, so these are all things that you can click on to review the theory, and then there's the exercise section down here. Whether you're pre-intermediate, elementary, it doesn't matter, and you can just click and review these elements with the help of very, very pertinent and good exercises. Don't underestimate grammar. Even if we don't do it in class in ZAA or ZAB, it's not because it's not important. The second element that I would like you to consider is reading aloud. Reading aloud, lecture à voix haute, is an excellent exercise where you can develop multiple skills, building vocabulary, developing pronunciation, and so on and so forth. So at ESL Fast, it's a very simple website that looks very, very simplified, and this is what it looks like. And when you do this, don't forget to open another tab and open dictionary.com. This is a very, very good online dictionary where you can look up words anytime, totally free of charge, of course. And so to come back to ESL Fast, you've got a beginner section. This obviously does not apply to you, I don't think. It's a question of developing or evaluating if you would fit better in level 3 and level 6 and level 5. It really doesn't matter where you begin. The idea is just to click on elements and read. That's really all. The hairstyle change, let's say you go there, you would very simply begin reading this aloud. So a different hairstyle or color can change a person's entire look, etc., etc. You don't understand a word, you just copy and paste into dictionary.com, and you can look up the word very simply, a style of cutting, arranging, and combining the hair. Well, there you go. Now you understand it. And usually, 99% of the time, there's a little speaker here. And when you click, you're going to hear somebody is going to say the word, so you can know the pronunciation as well. So you continue reading as best as you can, looking at the material, realizing that there are 2 R's in the word current, the spelling of the words, the verb tenses, etc., etc. And when you're finished with a paragraph or 2, you decide you can click on the player button here.
A different hairstyle or color can change a person's entire look. It can make a person look better or worse.
And a person is going to actually read this to you so you can compare your own pronunciation to that of a real Anglophone. And obviously you can come back and navigate through this website. There's 365 essays here, which is very, very good. I mean, it's a list of short texts, usually 2 or 3 paragraphs. They're really not long, etc., etc. I think there's ample opportunity here for you to practice your your reading and pronunciation and so forth. Back to our presentation. The third resource that you should try to practice is your listening skills. Where and how to do that? Randall's ESL Cyber Listening Lab is the place to go. Again, totally free, no credit cards, no username, no password. This is what the website looks like. And so if you go down a little bit, you'll see general ESL listening quizzes, and you've got easy, intermediate, and difficult. Just click around and see what fits better for you and your level. I'll just give you a quick example of the intermediate level. And so you could do this from home, from almost anywhere with a pair of headphones. And so these are the quizzes: a student credit card, a healthy lifestyle. These are all different quizzes. So let's say we'll start with the first one. I'll just give you a quick example. After you've clicked on it, you will have a little bit of pre-listening information here, which will guide you through what you're going to be listening to. And then the exercise is here. You see the player there, and you've got usually 5 easy peasy multiple choice questions to force you to listen carefully and to try to pick up details.
Hi, sis. I just came over to drop off the DVDs you wanted, and hey, wow. Where did you get all this stuff?
I bought it. So what do you think of my new entertainment center? And the widescreen TV?
Bought it.
Now, a couple of things here. First of all, you can see 2 minutes. It's not 2 hours. It's only 2 minutes. They are short exercises. You can do 1 or 2. You don't have to have an hour on your hands and a free hour completely. You can just take a few minutes. And so after you've listened, you can click on what you think are answers. And you see I made a mistake here, incorrect. The TV is also incorrect. I'm not even trying. Just by chance, I got this one correct. So at the end, if you have, let's say, 5 on 5 correct, well, obviously, you can go to the next exercise. If you're missing any, well, you can go back and listen again, because you can listen as many times as you want. It's not like an exam or anything. You can listen once, twice, 3 times. You are the boss on that website. The next one, if we go back to the presentation, number 4 on our list is another listening website. This is YouTube based. You will have videos instead of only the audio file. And by video, I mean you're going to get the closed captioning, the text for what you're going to be listening to.
This is VOA News. I'm David Burr. The 2020 presidential election season starts February 3rd with the Iowa caucuses. In just about an hour, 6 Democrats will face off in Iowa in the last debate before the nomination process gets underway.
Now, this can interest you or not. It's really, but usually the videos will be about 5 minutes, and it's a very, very, very complete website or YouTube channel where you can get all sorts of different videos where you can really pick and choose, explore, find things that you prefer. Here you've got more traditional videos where you'll have images that follow the speech.
File for unemployment than at any time in the last 26 years. And experts agree that if nothing is done, the unemployment rate could reach double digits.
So this is just an example of a fabulous resource where you can watch and practice your listening skills. At the same time, you see the text, and that can help you develop vocabulary. It can help you review grammar structures and so on. It's another fabulous resource. The next one on our list is just to complete the portrait a little bit, a real excellent quality newspaper, the Montreal Gazette, and where you can find articles. Obviously, this is for reading skills, reading for comprehension, reading for vocabulary, reading for spelling skills. It's very, very good. So with these 5 websites, you can spend a lot of time this semester becoming better and better in English. And I guarantee you that if you spend 3 hours a week on your English doing serious work like I just showed you, you will be all right. You will get points at the end of the semester if your homework is done. It's part of the 10% for homework and exercises grade. And it's only a question of discipline, routine, and time investment. I can guarantee you that anybody can do it. It's just a question of really putting that time aside in your agenda and sticking to the discipline it takes to doing the work every week. That's it. I wish you all a wonderful semester.